Hi, I'm Gayle Buzzi, and I'm a Master's of Fine Arts student here at the university. Now, whenever I tell people this, they think I say Master of Finance, and I quickly have to explain, I don't count things, I make things. Artists create. They create things, thoughts, and conversations. As an artist, it's my job to express myself in ways that initiate critical thought and open avenues for change, however subtle. My inspiration comes from the natural world, and having grown up in rural northwestern Ontario, I had a lot of it to draw from. I had the opportunity to be surrounded by nature, learning from it and about it. Moving to the city of Winnipeg, I had a realization come crashing down on me. Most people don't get this intimate connection to nature. Most people live in concrete jungles with limited green space and wildlife. I became increasingly interested in the wildlife that did inhabit urban centers and the relationship that these animals have to the people living there. I started researching the ways that animals have infiltrated and adapted to urban environments and creating artworks that explore the nature versus culture binary through society's relationship to urban wildlife. My artworks are informed by my study and observation of the accidental landscapes, including but not limited to parks, undeveloped land, and boulevards that the wildlife unwittingly ends up inhabiting. Highlighting this nature meets urban collision leads to investigations of the disconnected and problematic relationship that Western society has with nature. Using animal forms as a representation of the natural world, I seek to address the ways that nature has adapted to our urban world and generate thought about the ways that we can readapt ourselves to nature. By using primarily glass and pre-existing urban environments, such as the art gallery, my sculptures juxtapose animals with suburban and urban landscapes, emphasizing the ways they've adapted to their new environment. By working with multiples of animals, such as songbirds, raccoons, geese, and deer, I aim to emphasize certain animals' adaptive success to the newest and arguably most dysfunctional ecosystem. With growing urban development and encroachment on natural habitat, wildlife is forced to contend with unnatural situations and either adapt or perish. While some animals are successful in this newly created environment, such as the geese here on campus, others are inflicted with disease, limited food or space, and extermination. My installation is comprised of a series of sculptures that together form a surreal park-like setting. The fragile glass animals draw attention to the ambiguous and largely disconnected or strained relationship human beings have with the natural world as our existence becomes increasingly city-focused. The sculptures take animals that are often disregarded or undervalued by humans and represent them in a new way, bringing our interactions and relations with them to the surface. The entire installation is romantic and idealized, not unlike the urban pastoral park, and yet it is frozen in delicate tension, fragile, breakable, handled with care.